What's good, YouTube? Today I want to talk to you about the pros and cons of living in Hawaii since I've been here. I've been here for like 16 months now, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. I wanna start with the bad first, so the cons first, and then we can end it on a positive note, and I talk about the pros. So my first con on the list is the expensive flights. For me to fly home, and I usually fly all the way from Hawaii to Atlanta, back to the East Coast or New York or somewhere, it's literally always $1,000 plane ticket. And for me, that's just a big con of living in Hawaii. I mean, everything's already expensive here, let alone the plane tickets are even more expensive to get home. I mean, if you're a lot more flexible, you could get a ticket on like a Wednesday or a Tuesday, and you'll come out a lot cheaper. But me, when I do fly home, it's usually not on a Wednesday or Tuesday. It's usually like a holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas, something like that, New Year's. And everybody knows those are like the blackout dates, and they're always charging the most. But even if you don't go around that time, it's still $1,000. But I mean, it's like, do you want to pay right at 1,000, or do you want to pay like 1,200 or 1,250 to get back home? My next con is the food places. Okay, so when I say the food places, it's not more so the food places here like in Hawaii, like it's more so the places that aren't here in Hawaii. So I mean, I love Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's, and a lot of these places they don't have here. And I'm just like, man, I'm so used to eating these places, and some days you just wake up and you're like craving these places, and literally, even in Hawaii, it's like there's no substitute for Chick-fil-A no matter where you go. So that's a big con for me. I mean, it's not enough to make me like leave, but yeah, I mean, some days you want to eat, fast food or something, and you're not able to. All right, next would be the traffic. Hawaii, like a couple years ago, had the worst traffic in America, like the #1 worst traffic in America. And now they're getting a lot better, but I don't think they're #1 anymore. They're like, depending on which article you read, they're like 3 or 4. But definitely the traffic here is extremely bad. And then on top of that, the speed limits here, literally on the interstate, it's like 35 miles per hour. And I'm like, I'm on a 4-lane interstate. Why is the speed limit 35 miles per hour? So yeah, that's a big con for me, because making the transition from from the mainland coming to Hawaii, it's like you're used to driving a lot faster, let's put it that way. So for me, when I first got here, I'm like speeding everywhere. Then I'm like, hold on, I can't speed everywhere because of traffic. And then when you finally do get somewhere out in the open, like once you go to the west side, more so like countryside Hawaii, the speed limits are a little higher. But I mean, I think no speed limit here is higher than like 60. So yeah, that's a big con for me. I had to adapt, and now I'm so used to just going slow. Like, I really feel like, I don't even know why you would buy a sports car here in Hawaii, because you're not going to be able to act like you have a sports car. So the next con is how expensive everything is here. Literally, I go to the grocery store, and the prices there, from what I'm used to paying in the mainland, is insanely like expensive, like way too expensive. Gas is expensive here, electricity is expensive, like literally everything is a lot more here. But I mean, you are on an island, so I guess I kind of can expect that. But how expensive it is, like I read an article not too long ago, it was like Hawaii's the #1 place where you get less for your dollar out of all the states in America, so out of the whole nation. So literally, I'm talking, the article said 80 cents on the dollar in Hawaii. Yeah, like even I went to the store the other day, even like ramen noodles. I bought ramen noodles, like the college ramen noodles, like a pack of these right here, a pack of these ramen noodles. In the mainland, they're like, I want to say I was paying like 20 cents, 18 to 20 cents per pack, right? So I go to the store, I'm at Safeway, and it says 3 for $2. I'm like, what? Really? I mean, I couldn't even believe it. I'm like, 3 for $2? You should get like a whole 12 pack for $2. But here, no, you just get 3 packs. I mean, I still paid my $2, but I was like hurt after I did it because I only got 3 packs. So that's a big con. I mean, if you come to Hawaii, you better be ready to spend a lot of money because it's not getting any cheaper. All right, now let's get into the pros of living in Hawaii. My first one would be the water activities that you could do here. Literally, you go to the beach, there's so many different things you could do, from jet skiing to parasailing to scuba diving. I mean, swimming with the dolphins, sharks, hikes, mermaid caves, waterfall hikes. The list goes on. And that's what I like about being here. I mean, it's never really like a boring moment, to be honest, if you love outdoors and you always, if you just want to be outside. All right, my next pro is acai bowls. So I never had an acai bowl in my life until I got to Hawaii. I mean, I didn't even know what an acai bowl was. I didn't know where to buy one. And then I was on Instagram one day and I saw like a picture of like a whole bunch of like fruit and just a whole bunch of like amazing colors. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, so it turned out it was a acai bowl. And yeah, like now I just love acai bowls. I eat them all the time. I'm always taking, I mean, you can't eat a acai bowl without not taking a picture of it. I mean, literally, I eat them like, literally when I first found out about it, I ate them like every day. So it was like every day for like 8 days. And I would take a picture of the acai bowl, and I was like going through my phone, I'm like, these acai bowls are all the same. I go in there and get the same thing, and I'm taking pictures every day of the same acai bowl. It made no sense. But that's how good they are. My next pro is the low crime here in Hawaii and the friendly people that you meet no matter where you go. I mean, let's get to the crime first. It's like, literally, you may hear about like a car break-in every now and then, but other than that, I mean, I pretty much don't hear about anything crime related in Hawaii. I mean, they have drugs here, they got weed and whatever else you want to do, your drug of choice. But to me, that's not like the crime I'm talking. I'm talking about the real bad crime. I mean, the violent crime. So it's like here in Hawaii, I mean, it's pretty much none of that. I mean, you could have your kids, walk down the street or walk to school and absolutely not have any worries. I mean, and that's a good thing to me. So, and everyone here is friendly. So, I mean, no matter where you go, you'll meet someone more than likely. I mean, if you're at the beach, you'll meet people, make friends. I mean, I was at the beach just throwing the football the other day, and like literally it was just me and one of my best friends, and by the time we got done, it was like 8 of us just throwing the football. I don't even know who the other 6 people are. I don't even know how they got the ball. That's a good thing. I mean, people here are friendly. Most people here are on vacation or visiting, so I mean, they have that type of vibe where they're not trying to get in trouble. They're just trying to have a good time. You're on vacation, trying to relax. It's not here. They're not here for like a lot of the nonsense. So that's definitely always a good thing in my book. The next thing on my pros list would be the weather. I mean, the weather here it's literally always summertime, even in December. I mean, I've never been like to the point where I've been cold here, where I really just needed to grab like a coat. The weather here is always pretty much sunny, and I've been here for 16 months and literally no hurricanes, so that's a good thing. No tropical storms, no tsunamis. I mean, any of that, no type of natural disaster or anything has even gotten close since I've been here. Literally, I think it only rained hard like probably I could count on one hand how many times it has rained hard, and I've been like, oh, might need to hurry up and get home because of flooding or something in the streets. But other than that, I mean, the weather here is literally, I mean, if I show you outside right now, you'll be like, what a beautiful morning. The last thing on my pros list is There's no type of bears here, no snakes here, no mountain lions, no unicorns, no nothing. I mean, literally, the other day I was doing a hike and I was out and you kind of in the jungle, and I'm just like, man, I hope a bear don't come out and get me. And next thing I know, like my friend was like, there aren't any bears here, and I'm like, oh yeah, I knew that already, but it don't feel like it's not no bears where I'm at right now. And literally, I was dead smack in the middle of somewhere in the jungle on a hike, doing a waterfall hike, and I'm just like, I don't have nothing to worry about except just basically staying upright, not going over the side of the mountain. Literally everything else is good. So I mean, you could be on the ground, you don't have to worry about snakes, scorpions, just anything. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it was really good. And they don't have a lot of the dangerous spiders that you would have like in the mainland. So if you want to go out camping or you want to sleep outside, I mean, it's literally like the most minimal type of threats from like insects or a lot of the stuff you would worry about. Like, let's say if you're using like the Colorado going hiking or something, you got a lot of stuff to worry about. They got wolves and all this other crazy stuff that are threats, but here in Hawaii, they don't have it. I hope you like my pros and cons video. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Contact me on Facebook or Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, it doesn't matter. And I'll definitely get back to you if you got any questions. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you already haven't. Peace. Till next time.